The sun is rising over the Nile. Mist curls above the water. You are standing on the western bank, where the desert begins. Before I started the whole journey about pyramids, don't forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. Before you lies something impossible. The Great Pyramid, still under construction. Stone upon stone, reaching toward the sky. Today you will see how it's built, not from the pages of a book, but as if you've traveled back in time and are walking among the workers yourself. Breathe in the dry desert air. The day begins. We start far from the construction site in the royal palace of Pharaoh Khufu. Here, the plan for the pyramid was first drawn. The pharaoh's architects used simple tools, ropes, wooden rulers, and sighting poles. They studied the stars, especially the North Star, to align the pyramid perfectly. No giant blueprints, only minds, memory, and tradition passed down for generations. Every measurement is sacred, every angle a reflection of divine order. Outside, scribes work under the shade of palm leaf awnings, recording the numbers in neat columns of hieroglyphs. Beside them, priests chant blessings. This is not just architecture. It is a sacred act. Contrary to legend, these are not slaves in chains. The pyramid is built by tens of thousands of skilled laborers, craftsmen, and seasonal workers. Most come from farming villages along the Nile. When the river floods and the fields are underwater, they travel here to earn grain, beer, and shelter for their families. You walk through their village, a sprawling camp of mud brick houses. You smell bread baking in outdoor ovens. Laughter drifts from a group of workers playing a board game. Senate. Men sharpen copper chisels on flat stones. Others twist ropes, weave reed baskets, or hammer wooden sledges. It feels alive, bustling, purposeful. We travel south to the quarries at Tura and Aswan. The limestone for the outer casing comes from Tura, gleaming white when new. The granite for the internal chambers is from far off Aswan, nearly 800 kilometers away. Workers pound the rock with dolerite balls, harder than granite, until the stone cracks. The blocks are cut free, smoothed, and loaded onto wooden sledges. From here, they are dragged to the Nile and loaded onto barges. The river becomes the ancient highway, carrying stone toward Giza. You watch as the barges glide past papyrus reeds, ibis birds lifting into the air. The oarsmen chant in rhythm, their voices echoing off the water. Back at Giza, the question that echoes through the history: how are these stones lifted? You see it for yourself. Ramps. Some are straight and rise from the desert floor. Others spiral gently around the growing pyramid. The ramps are packed with mud, limestone chippings, and water to make the surface smoother. Teams of men haul each block upward. They lean into the ropes, chanting in deep unison. Foremen clap in rhythm, keeping the pull steady. The sledges slide forward inch by inch. It is slow but relentless. At the top of the ramp, masons wait with plumb lines and wooden levels. They guide each block into place with astonishing precision. No mortar, only perfect fit. The sound is muted, soft thuds of stone meeting stone, the scrape of copper chisels, the murmur of workers. Over weeks and months, the shape emerges, 4 smooth sides rising toward the heavens. You wander the site. A baker opens an oven, pulling out flat loaves for the hungry laborers. Beer brewers stir great vats, the scent yeasty and warm. Nearby, a small shrine holds statues of the gods, Ra, Hathor, Osiris. Workers pause here to offer prayers before returning to their tasks. Children chase each other between mud brick huts. Their laughter contrasts to the deep groan of moving stone. Years have passed. Now the pyramid stands almost complete. The final piece, a gilded capstone, waits to be placed. Priests chant blessings. Incense swirls in the air. Slowly, carefully, the golden tip is lifted up the final ramp. When it settles into place, the crowd erupts, not with shouting but with a hum of awe. The pyramid gleams in the sun, its smooth white casing reflecting light across the desert. The day ends. You stand at the base, looking up. It seems impossible that human hands built this, but you have seen it with your own eyes. The workers begin to drift back to their camp. The ramps will be dismantled, the tools stored away. The sun sinks low, painting the desert gold and crimson. The Nile glimmers in the distance. A warm breeze carries the scent of stone dust and fresh bread. The pyramid stands silent, eternal. As night falls, torches flicker in the workers' village. The sound of laughter, soft music, and the murmur of voices fills the air. You lie down on a woven mat in a small guest hut. Through the open doorway, you can see the great shadow of the pyramid against the stars. It is more than stone. It is memory. It is the will of thousands bound by purpose. And as you close your eyes, you carry with you the story of how it rose, block by block, under the desert sun. Good night.